Say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you will break your back to make me feel again. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread with the angels. Fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone.
to the baseline.
But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living, but we could run from Elysium and let it.
Hello.
Good evening.
everybody.
Hey, Pickle.
Hi, Tiffy.
Please go ahead.
Just said hi. Okay,
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the REA's Corporate League Season 2. And this is the Platinum Cup that we are looking at tonight with the games between Semper and Warp Development. Now, quickly, before we get into this, I am your caster Toothy, and I am joined by the lovely Pickle.
Also, don't forget about General Delta, our streamer.
Yes, our host for the evening, cannot forget him. And then, before I get a boot, I need to remind you guys that we have a nice special giveaway. So, the giveaway. Pickle, do you want to tell us about it?
Oh, sure. Just give me 1 second. I want to be completely accurate, so my game is loading at the moment. But let's start so long. So, REACE is doing a giveaway with Fokoflogge. See, that word I'm allowed to say on stream because it does not count as swearing for anyone that wondered. Anyway, so they're giving away 2 cases of Fokoflogge, and that will be 2 winners. So 2 different people will walk away with a case of Fokoflogge each. It's very easy to enter. I actually did it myself a couple of weeks ago, and I'm hoping Toothy and General Delta did that as well. Toothy, have you?
Definitely.
Okay, so, General Delta. Okay, General Delta, you've got no excuse. You'll be entering as I speak now. So it's very easy. You go and like REACE Esports' Facebook page. You go like Fokoflogge's Facebook page. You comment in the original REACE post on Facebook. I think it's FL-Corp. And you also share it and tag some buddies in there so that your friends can also do the same thing and also stand a chance. I mean, if 3 of us enter, the chances are better of one of us winning, and I'll just share with the rest of the people, I think.
Well, that sounds like a good idea, yeah.
I like beer, and I'm not always a fan of sharing, so do whatever you want. Tag friends, though, if you like sharing. It's smart to tag friends. They usually like sharing.
And also remember, guys, these cans come in limited edition Mortal Kombat 11 wraps, basically. So it's limited edition, so it's a collector can that you can keep. You can collect all the heroes of Mortal Kombat, and that's going to be something pretty sick that you can have for the future. Maybe in the display case. Are you sure
it's Mortal Kombat 11? I thought we're at like Mortal Kombat number 221 at the moment.
No, it's definitely 11. It's definitely MK11. Yes, and then we have the lineup coming up now for you guys to see who will be playing where. And on the side of Semper, we have Charlie Bunny, Kanaki, Onage, Burr, and Stan. And then for Warp Development, Pickle, do you have the names?
I do indeed. It's Kilos, Z Hunter, Dream Hacker, Frenzy, and I love West Coast Pheromones. Now, I'm sure there's a story behind that name, so if anyone knows, please give us a shout.
I was just about to say, I have no idea of the story about the names, and I don't know about West Coast Pheromones. I've never heard of them. So, it's something new.
Maybe we're just old, Toothy. Maybe we're just old. Anyway.
Yeah, it must be the old age catching up.
So we're on our first map. It is Overpass. Semper won the knife fight. And I'd just like to say hi to the viewers. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Please keep that chat alive. We will both be checking it every now and then, and we'd like to have a chat with you guys. So keep us entertained. Not that I don't think we'll be entertained. I mean, look at this lineup. It's going to be quite interesting to see.
Oh yes, definitely. And then also don't forget that this entire tournament would not have been possible if it had not been for likes of Ori Ace Esports, Ori Accounting, Fantech, Jam.co.za, and of course, Book of Lager. And obviously the teams who entered, cannot forget them.
Well, we are past the group stages, I think we can call it. And we are past the group stages, so that is always, I think, the more difficult games in the sense that people aren't matched as well together. And it's to be expected. So you'll have a team, you'll see the 16-4 games and hopefully not 16-0 games, but you won't really get to see a lot of games that are matched very evenly. But now that we're in, what shall we call this?
This is the Platinum Cup, so it's sort of like a cup stage, I would presume.
Yeah. So all the teams have been divided into 2 groups, and now they are fighting off against each other. So that kind of levels the playing field for the different teams, I'd expect. So I'm really looking forward to this game. What would you like to see, Toothy? And what would you like to see, viewers? Get in the chat, get busy. Let us know what you'd like to see. But what would you like to see, Toothy?
Well, yeah, I was just about to say, I'm not going to be the one getting in on the chat there, but I will let you guys know that this first map, which of course is Overpass, so I'm quite excited for it, because Overpass is quite strategically based depending on the strats that each side's bring up to it. So I would like to see a very good fight on either side from Semper and from Warp, whether they are on the CTs and on the Ts, but I do want to see some of the good strats coming out and some of the insane plays, which I'm pretty certain we will be seeing.
Yeah, I think my expectations from games tend to be the same going through all the games. I'd like to be kept on the edge of my seat. I'd like to see rounds traded, not like one team wins 6 rounds in a row. I'd like to see maybe 2 wins this side or another win that side. Just having them trade the rounds up a bit. And then also speaking about trades, I love seeing good trades and gameplay by players, as well as I always find it interesting to watch people's economies. So I expect by this stage of the game that we'd see better economy management. We've seen quite, well, I wouldn't call it bad eco management, but interesting eco management. So
Yeah.
It's going to be fun to watch that side of the game as well.
Yes,
Well,
well,
we are about to go live.
Yes, I was just about to say, we're getting ready to go live, and I have decided who's going where. So now, as we load this up, we will see that Semper will be staying on the side of the CTs, and we will have warp development on the terrorists.
But I did ask for you guys to have a chat. Jables, Freddy Meister, and Kaneka's knee supporters. Welcome to the chat, guys. Is there a lot of noise being made for Talibani? And someone saying, hier kom groot strooi, Tali the 1 league, and go to Team Semper, Kaneki Kene, and Taliban. I'm sorry about that name, I'm just making it so bad. We see T-Sign going for mid-control fairly early.
Stan is on fire at the start of this round. He was very quick there with the USP, trying to keep control of the bottom area, and then Kanaki also exceptional play there.
I mean, Semper made that a quick 40-second round, which is not something that's shocking for a pistol round.
And those USPs are very common with the one taps in the first round.
Absolutely. The USB headshots, it's just beautiful. But once again, the Glock headshots as well. People underestimate the Glock. I like the Glock on pistol rounds as well.
Yeah.
You see them going towards a B at the moment. Everyone has forced up.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's a very interesting part that we do see coming in here from Warp, as they all went for the Mac 10s, except for Z-Hunter there, who came out with the CZ75, and then very quick trades around.
A risky buy for Warp, but if that did pan out for them, they would have completely reset the economy for Semper Web. So Unfortunately, it did not pay off for them, but I do understand why they did that. I, on the other hand, do not like doing that.
Oh no, definitely not. But the guys are already making good progress, as we see that Stan Kanaki and Talibani are leading off there with the trades. As Burr has to be quite careful here in the middle. Oh, he almost got caught off guard there.
Terabyte ZA. I'll see if I can get score updates for the other matches as well. Let me send out the message and I'll organize that for you because I'm here for your pleasure. So let me find out.
Oh, West Coast pheromones. Will get spotted there with a Molotov burning him down. And now it's just DreamHack is going to try and create some havoc, maybe do a bit of damage, but unfortunately, Kanaki is there taking him down with that M4 very quickly. As we do get informed here from the side that Kanaki was stealing an ace, but there's no such thing as a steal anymore. It's now all just about the securing of the kills.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care if an ace is fun. Let's just, I'll admit that. An ace is always fun.
Oh, aces are always fun. I'm not someone who gets it a lot, but it is fun to have.
Now I see the round slowing up quite a bit. He starts setting up a basic formation, trying to get picks. But we see kilos, let's call it kilos, moving up long quite well there, being uncontested. But City is playing more towards sites at the moment, having only the, what shall we call it?
I thought for a second there, everything went quiet. I thought I lost my headset.
No, I lost my mind. My apologies.
Yeah, Semper's just sitting back holding sides, which is very smart plays. They're not overextending anywhere, not giving off free kills. But just a slight peek takes down DreamHacker. Oh, but Z Hunter very fast on the reaction there. Very interesting plays that we're seeing here. Smart move there by the terrorists to also try and bait out as much of the CTs as they can, and then try and work down from that point. The double off setup is now live here for Semper Web, so they're going to be trying to use one on B and one on A possibly.
They do have Stan only on an MP9 though, but I'm glad to see Warp getting their first point on the scoreboard there. So that's always good. They should be building up some momentum. Ooh! Hunter taking down that AWP player in mid bathrooms.
Oh, that was a very smart play. Oh, feeling a bit of love there from his own teammate. But still, it's a one-for-one trade that's happened, and we see that the T's are still holding control of middle and lowers at the moment. Killer's obviously on long, trying to get a bit of vision of what's happening along, but Kanaki is also not overextending the peak.
Now we see Warp pulling back at the moment. And they're doing it together, which I love seeing. They're moving together as a team. What's your name again? Terabyte. I just got word. I can't promise anything, but I'll try and get you updates whenever I can. See the players moving on towards B. Currently no one in B, but as we all know, Overpass has a very quick rotational field for CTs. This is now a 3v3, but Warp basically has the useful advantage having been able to smoke out a lot of angles
Oh, Stan almost getting a double trade there.
Stan made that MP9 work for him, and it worked beautifully.
Oh yes, definitely. And Burr with that AWP doing good work with it as well. Can I go pick up an AK as a
Hopefully we'll
consolation
also
prize?
get a kit or two going for Semper with. There we go, Burr just bought a kit. I think he realized his mistake there. Well, not a mistake.
Yeah, we
it
need
worked
the
out for
kits,
him.
boys. We need the kits. It's getting a bit difficult out here.
Hope my colleagues grab a 2-0 against C2MCA tonight. Go Vox. Well, I hope the better team wins. I'm not going to pick sides, Terabyte, but hey, I'll get you updates on the scores if I can.
They're staying quite close for that open middle.
Yeah, and he's just not hitting his shots at the moment.
Yeah, get the kill there on killers as Pheromones is going to trade off Kanaki as well. And now it's a 4-on-3 situation here onto A.
Coming in fairly quickly as expected for an overpass.
Oh, Pheromones trying to get in very quickly, but just not making it. Now only. Yeah, the 1v1 clutch is now real. He's gonna try to make the angles work for them.
Oh,
and Onage
gets the win for his team.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to make the walk closer there to the middle of the bins by the danger dam wall.
Portal192, welcome to the chat, bud. We love you long time. Semper Dream Hacker. Okay. I'm sure he feels the love tonight. Welcome and well done on the support.
Yeah, welcome.
Rushing B? Pushing B? Being 4 players on B. Oh, they're going for the quick early wraps.
Yeah, but Warp very smart here in the middle already, having control, and they're sending the bomb actually back towards lower side. See maybe if they can force out some more util and perhaps get a pick off here on the A side.
I mean, this is not the standard setup for CT, so it's not like you can say, okay, there's 2 there, 3 there, and that's how it's going to go. I mean, the guys had 1 player only on A early round and 4 players on B. And they quickly saw that there's no rush coming in, and they already rotated back to A, which is quite interesting to see from CT side.
Yeah, Zians is already trying to get his informational push here onto B, but almost taking down Stan there. And now the trade will come on to Kanaki as well.
I mean, the trades are very real in this game for both teams.
Oh, Stan almost getting that trade there through the wood pallet on B.
You see Hunters and Kilos moving very quickly towards B, but Taliban is already there, expecting it. And Stan also comes in with a quick rotate. They're not too sure where Bomb is yet. Time is short, and Semper Web takes the round. I mean, it's 6-1 now. You have to start wondering what is going on in Warped's minds at the moment. Their team speak, their Discord. I'd like to sit in there and listen to what they're thinking.
Well, it could be interesting to hear what they're saying, but I think at this point in time, it's a matter of Warps trying to find the point of where they can break the quite strong strategy from Semper Web that we see here on Overpass. Overpass definitely being one of the stronger maps for Semper, it seems, especially on the CT side.
Absolutely, but they're playing this.
Oh, Talibani!
Oh, Tali. Semper's playing a very not standard setup for CT side, but they're also not over-rotating or pushing too much or taking unnecessary peaks.
Yeah,
They're
now it's
playing
just a matter of Z Hunt up against 5. Stan, oh, he's got that smoke out. And be able to see Z Hunter there on the railing and take him down very quickly and effectively.
Semper is playing a very disciplined CT side. I'd be interested to see what they're going to do T side. But, I mean, they're playing so collected and disciplined on CT side at the moment, and it's paying off very well for them.
Yeah, they've got a good mixture on their strats between when to go a bit aggressive, when to hold back. And they're not constantly aggressive, hold back, aggressive, hold back. They're really mixing it up, so it's making for
Absolutely.
interesting play.
Funny, Connor and Burr pushing up long this round, and Hans is still waiting for player mid. And there is no one mid or lowers.
Oh, wow. The speed of this rotation is going to help them quite a bit, and now it's a 2-on-4 situation for Warp.
I'm
As
not a
Kanaki,
fan of sending so many players lowers. It's just like a death trap.
you can see it probably as a death trap. And now DreamHack is going to take that bomb and rotate in through to long. Oh, scouted out there by Stan, but he'll get the trade on him.
Orange on site and Taliban already on the wrap. Nope, not trapping. Playing it safe. Waiting for the rotation maybe. Once again, this is an excellent balance between aggressive and passive for Semperweb.
Yeah, they had some players pushing aggressively, whereas the rest of them sitting quite passively on site, just holding the tight angles. And it's paying off for them. Burr's sitting already with 11 kills. And he's got that 80 of 125, which is quite strong.
Except for all the other things that makes one team better than the other. I always say it's the team that adapts the quickest to what the other team is doing and counters what the other team is doing tends to have the upper hand. And Semperweb, how do you counter them? It's not like you can say they always push long, they always sit on site. They change it up every single round. It's something different. Players playing different sides.
They're changing it within the round itself, so they're sort of countering themselves at times, but it's still helping them out. Oh. As Killer Z and DreamHacker, they have the crossfire right onto Naki, taking her down. It's just leaving DreamHacker now in a 1-on-4 situation. Oh, DreamHacker just missing yet another shot. Or opportunity for a shot.
Rotating up to A. And it is going back to B again. I mean, DreamHacker is in quite a peculiar position, but he's taking down player after player. He's getting the picks.
Oh, yes. And now he's busy trying to make work here of our friend there at Optimus, but unfortunately, Taliban is just gonna get that one tap right onto him.
Corrupt, welcome to the chat. And Frozen ZA, welcome to the chat, bud. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see General Delta and Corrupt are having a nice chat there. Guys, maybe want to go for some coffee?
Oh, DreamHacker landing a nade down on himself, unfortunately, as and Bo will get traded off there by Frenzy at the same time. And a bit of control here only in around 4 Warp.
Definitely, they've already got the upper hand player-wise.
And they really are trying to hold the angles as they push in onto side. DreamHacker will take down 2 before he gets traded off. And now it's just only Until Bunny up against Frenzy.
Onich, that was beautiful spray there. They've got the bomb on A now. If only Onich wasn't there, I would have said Wars had that round. But Onich, he owned.
No, he definitely owned. Ooh. Frenzy almost getting vision there. Take down Talibani.
I mean, it's 2v1 now. Frenzy just needs to get a pick. Or two.
Well, 2 would be nice for him. Oh, that Molotov might just actually do the work it needs.
Allowing him the picks at the moment, and Tully is there.
Only just barely surviving there. 3 HP with that Molotov. I don't know how he had the luck of surviving that. If the Molotov hits me on 14 HP, it's instant death.
That's always how it goes. Eh? You'll throw a Molotov, someone stands in there, and nothing will happen.
I'll put my Molotov on dust long. They run through it, no damage. Let me touch it, it's 2 seconds and I'm dead.
Absolutely. We see Warped playing a bit more split this round. With Taliban and Burr already pushing towards T-spawn. I'm not sure they'll expect this. Like, what can you ever come to expect from Semper Web not playing one round the same as the other?
I like what I'm seeing here because they sort of having it on a trade-off. I think I might be starting to scout a bit of a rhythm here as Frenzy takes down Stan there with a nice headshot. But it's definitely a matter of long pushes, mid pushes, B pushes. Unfortunately, this round is in the favor of Warp. If Burr does not come in to help that.
I mean, it's already down to 2v2. They're still trying to suss out where everybody is. Frenzy being in a... Ooh!
Oh, Talibani.
This is from Talibani.
And he'll get the last one there. Good work by Talibani. Turning it very, very quickly to get that shot off into bathrooms. And then turning towards bank for the last bullet to secure the round.
I think Semperweb heard me earlier when I said at this stage we don't expect the 11-1 kind of scores.
They're trying to prove a point. They must be.
They must be trying to just be like, oh, the caster said this, let's prove them wrong. I swear that's what these players do. Because every time I predict something, the opposite happens.
Yeah, oh, as Burr feels 2 nades there in the middle. I'm almost getting picked off there. But a bit of multi-aggression coming in here from Warp on A and B.
Yeah, they're definitely starting to change things up a bit. Not committing to a site as a full team, which seems to be working in their favor at the moment. Even though they've got 2 very low players, they've taken down a CT player. So that is always to their advantage.
Oh, they took down Burr. Now you see Kanaki here just pulling guns back out of the bathroom side. Oh, here's the flashes coming on to B. Taliban is there. Gets down 2 with that beautiful spray. Oh, and Frenzy. It's getting that push onto site. But Kanaki will be there just to get that final shot off.
I think the Semperweb rotates so quickly. Once again, not over-rotating, rotating where needed. And when that rotation is needed, they are there in a flash. I mean, the 2B players were barely taken down, and the 2 guys from A were already basically on to B side. 1 heaven, 1 graffiti. So that's not really something you want when you are playing T side.
It's definitely not something you're going to expect for a rotation to be that phenomenally quick. Almost Kanaki waits out the push in middle. Effectively a trade going down, but Frenzy will come in from lowers as well. Taking Kanaki down this time, and now it's a 4-on-3 situation. Where we have Warp with a bit of a aggressive angle that they can hold. Oh, West Coast is down to 3 HP. And Frenzy also dropped down to 19. It was a beautiful nade coming with planks into lowers. Just spotting it out as it happens.
Corrupt, maybe a 6-pack, why not? I'll Corrupt, I think you should maybe enter the Vlogger competition. We'll chat about that later, so stay tuned. And this match is heating up now. It is indeed, sir.
Yeah, we're sitting at round 14 with the round score sitting at 12-1 in the favor of Semper. Where at the moment, this might just be their strong side, and we might see a whole entire different warp side coming in from the cities.
I mean, cities are already on these sides, anticipating that push, ready to trade each other, and it's already only a 1v1.
Oh, Kilo Z
They
just
get
getting.
the second point for their team for this round. Maybe they'll run with it and get a third point for them, making it 12-3. It will definitely give them some space, CT. No, I
Yeah,
want
well,
them to be the 12-3. So they can
we're hoping for 12-3 here for warp development, and we'll push it on. So, good luck on this round, warp development. We're definitely holding thumbs as we push into this round. That is the final round of the half. And now we do see here that the terrorists are doing that one guy towards B, but the cities is doing exactly the same. It's just Burr holding B with Z-Hunter pushing in there. We got Killer Z here on lowers holding that as well. Oh, Z-Hunter almost got scouted out there by Burr, but he does get the refrag on him. And that's going to force a CT definitely rotate to B. I'm pretty certain of that. I do see that Stan is on his way. Oh, and a beautiful one dig there by Talibani. It's called out earlier that one dig machine is live. Oh, Kanaki. Yeah, Kanaki almost got two there. But it's still Z Hunter, Frenzy, and Dreamhacker live on the side of Warp Development. With Talibani quite low, but Stan only just also still alive for the CTs.
I mean, it's a 3v3 now, with CT only being able to do a half buy. So, I'd say Warp needs to win this one.
No, they definitely do deserve to win it, but as we see that players from Semper were all three towards the B side. So the bomb plant will definitely be in the favor here of Warp. And Semper's being held back by smoke. Boost will come in just to get vision past it. Oh, and now it's Stan against Dreamhacker and Z-Hunter.
Well, Stan has made this MP9 work for him in the past.
Oh.
But Hunter does not allow him to get away with that. Definitely getting that 12-3 score, giving them a little bit more space than they had earlier for CT. I mean, CT is quite a difficult place to be down so many rounds. I mean, you need the rounds, you need the cash, you need some space in order to do buys. So
as we are heading into round 16 here, there's a bit of a sequence that was live, and Kanaki just not getting in sequence. That could be the cost of what caused Semper to lose that round, Pickle, or am I mistaken here?
no, it's the kills. It's 16, 15, 14, 13, 11.
That's exactly what I'm on about. I love it when the scores stack up like that, but now, oh, it's just Talibani up against Z-Hunter and West Coast Pheromones.
Once again, these
Oof.
USPs making good work versus the Glocks, but as I say, do not underestimate the Glocks. I love a
Definitely
Glock.
not in the hands of Talibani. You got that one tap off so nice and pure. Headshot. Talibani with a fake of his own. Running into lowers and then all the way back to T-spawn and rotating straight back onto B.
Well, he has the time, and this will definitely give him that advantage, get the plant, be able to set up if Hunter doesn't rotate fast enough.
Yeah, well, he can actually try and hide and force Z-Hunter to back to A, but he's not gonna be able to now once Z-Hunter was already on site hearing that. Oh!
With that quick reflexes. I mean, that was not the smartest move to go for such an aggressive hold after planting the bomb, it being only a 1v1. But His reflexes paid off for him there.
And that was an insane flick for a headshot.
Played
Something
very-
I will definitely not be trying
Oh,
in the
no,
near future.
no. Let's leave that to Taliban.
Yeah, we'll leave that to the likes of Talibani and Burr and
Hi,
Dreamhacker.
welcome to the chat, bud.
Burr's gonna be doing a bit of an aggressive push into mid, trying to get some vision out. They'll smoke off lowers. Ooh, some friendly fire going on there between West Coast and Killer Z, I presume. Just holding this lower angle as if they know someone's there. Or just expecting the rotation.
Frenzy does get the spray down with that CZ though. Gets the kill and he's going for the safe rotation. Kilo's already rotating via long. He's going to be facing off against Taliban. He has an AK and Taliban takes that fight.
I mean, you don't really want to go with a MP9 up against something like a AK. It's going to hurt a bit.
Yeah, it's not ideal, especially on long distance. And
Yeah.
that's another round for Semper Web. It's now 14-3. We are on our first map for the night, and Semper took the night. So I'm hoping for Warped map pick we'll see a better score for them. I'm not discounting them yet. I mean, they've still got time to push this.
It's purely just a matter of stronger map selection that has come in here for Semper. What is their favorite map to play on? We already have overpass of controlling. Oh, I can stand, but we'll go down on B, and now it's just friends and West Coast alive. Because West Coast does get the trade-off there, bring it back to a 2-on-2 situation.
They already know where Taliban is at the moment. It's just a question of where is Onich. And they also don't have vision on the bomb. So Onich is going to get
The
that.
footsteps were heard. So now, Frenzy will rotate back to A just to hold it. As West Coast pheromones. Oh, we'll get control over the bomb as well at the same time.
It does indeed, and Frenzy seems to be rotating towards his buddy. Not sure where Taliban is finding himself at the moment. So, Semper definitely not in the best position. Warped has the upper hand in this situation.
Oh, Taliban is going to get a Quibus. This goes well. Just does not deal enough damage.
Getting a pick off. Frenzy not close enough to be able to trade his buddy.
Ooh, Taliban making a bit of noise there in lowers as he picks up the bomb. Might just have given it away to Frenzy, who's already rotating towards A.
I mean, Tully had like 8 seconds. He had to make quick work of the plant. He does get the plant, however.
Just barely.
We've seen him in 1v1s. Let's see if Frenzy will make this hand cannon work for him.
Ooh, he almost got the pick there, Taliban just missing the shot.
Yeah, he seems to be playing it safe now at least. Not doing such an aggressive hold on that bomb as we've seen earlier.
Ooh, now the footsteps from Frenzy will come out. He does not actually have a kit.
No, he does not, and he did not have time for that fake. So,
No.
oh, we did not see the final score, but
We can presume it was 16-4.
16-4. We are well played to Semper Web there. They were playing very disciplined, and it was fun to watch them play. Now we'll see the second map of the night. This was Warped pick, if I'm not wrong. So this is Mirage. It should be
Ooh,
fun.
definitely going to be a good map.
I think we will be taking a 5. Yes, so Toothy, I think it's your turn to talk about beer for once. And then
Oh
we'll
yes, something that I've been growing accustomed to, not on my orders or because of the likes of me, but because I've been ordered to. But yes, you guys can win Book of Lager. Yeah, I finally get to say the word. So, there's 2 cases of Book of Lager up for grabs for 2 people, and all you have to do is go and like the Book of Lager page, like the REA's Esports page, find the original post by REA's Esports for the giveaway, like that as well, comment on it FL-Corp, tag 2 buddies, because when your buddies win, they have to share with you, obviously, because they're going to enter as well, and then that's about it. That's all you have to do. And remember, these are limited edition Mortal Kombat 11 cans. So it's something that you can have in a display case once you've had the lager.
I still think it's Mortal Kombat number 221. But okay, sure.
No, it's definitely 11. Mortal Kombat's been around for a long time. But yeah, it's definitely Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, guys, so we'll see you after a quick 5-minute break. I think Tuki and I need a refreshment. And yeah, General
We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys, to the REA's Esports Corporate League Platinum Cup. I, myself, Toothy, I'm back once again, and Fickle, I am very certain, is also here.
No, I'm not. Stop lying to the people, Toothy.
Oh, we just heard your voice, so that means you are here. And we do have the go for the next map, which is Mirage. And we are going to be going pretty soon. So we did have veto for the side selection, going out, and the side of Semper did decide to pick up CT
once again.
They seem to be favoring the CT side.
Well, I mean, they play it so well. We saw that early on Overpass. They got 12 for 3 first half, starting off as CT. So I'd say that's a pretty strong CT. I'd definitely bank on that if I were them.
Yes, and although this is not a match selection side, this is definitely going to be interesting with them being on CT again to see how they play Mirage, because on Mirage you cannot really have those aggressive pushes everywhere the whole time. I mean, your mid is much rather going to try and sit either in connector or in the sniper's nest, where your A and B sides are fairly secure. You don't really want to push off them if you have the correct angles. So it's going to be interesting to see how they have the setups on site laid out on each and every round.
It's definitely going to be interesting. This is Warped map pick. Anyone is welcome to correct me if I'm wrong. But so it should be interesting to see them play this round. The first map was 16-4 in favor of Semper, and I think they are quite hyped at the moment, so they'll be definitely feeding off that energy. While Warped Developments did not have a very good first game, so for them I'd say it's about just like putting it behind you, seeing this as a new map, a new game, and just putting your best out there and not let your mindset get the best of you.
Yeah, no, definitely. If I was on Warp side, I'd be saying, okay guys, we had our warm-up now. We're all like warmed up, we're ready to go. New game, let's have fun. Let's take it from the start.
Absolutely. I'm going to take 2 seconds to talk about Vlogger quickly. Guys, if you don't know by this time, I don't know where you've been over the past few weeks, but ACCE Esports is giving away some Vlogger with, obviously they've teamed up with Vlogger there, who have generously, there we go, that's the word, generously sponsored 2 cases of Vlogger, and as Tuti likes to say, it's Mortal Kombat number 221 branded can, so that's always interesting. The way you can enter is by liking ACCE Esports' page, liking Vlogger's page, and commenting on the original post with FL-4. So, and tagging some friends in there. I mean, that's quite easy, guys. The reward is a case of Vlogger. So we'll have 2 winners there, and each winner walks away with a case of Vlogger. So if you're more than welcome to correct me on Mortal Kombat number 221 now.
Yes, it's Mortal Kombat 11 limited edition cans. And I really do want to have some. So Pickle, if you win, you better be sharing that with me. Seeing as I have to drink more beer, I will be joining you for this. Oh, and guys, please remember that this is a giveaway for beer. So you have to be over the age of 18 to enter. And please do drink responsibly when it comes to the Vlogger that you win.
Absolutely. I see Pip Face say welcome back to the chat, but I believe let's see around 3. Well, you really expect a lot from us casters, but I would honestly also love to see a 3rd map. That's always so much fun to watch and so much fun to cast. And
yes.
We're really going into the first round with Warped going towards B. They seem to be playing it on contact.
And Semper, it was a bit of a aggressive hold by Oni. She did get the peak on the side angle. And now as Wolver is trying to push in onto the B side, they're just not going to get the kills onto Stan and Onage.
I think these guys spend a lot of time in pistol retakes. I mean, just look at Semper Webb's pistols. Warps could barely get out of apps there, so it was really good pistol rounds today by them. And now
nice angles that they were holding as well.
Absolutely. We're now going to buys. Oh, there's a shotgun for you.
Yes! I'm happy the XM1014 is alive, and Onage is the one who makes me happy tonight. Although I do hope that if we do see round 3 that we get to see Vertigo.
Well, Taliban already has bomb in Palace. We see West Coast buying a Mac-10. I wonder if that was a miscommunication from their side, as he was the only player that bought up.
Yeah.
So he is now at a
I also don't know what happened there. Kanaki was insane.
Well, he did have some very loud fans in the chat earlier, I believe.
Yeah, she was really on point with point and shooting. It's just a matter of keeping the spray on just long enough until you see the kill and then letting it go.
I'm sorry, lady. I know. I always assume everyone is guys. So, General Delta wins to the beer. I don't know. We'll have to see who wins. Oh, West
West
Coast.
Coast.
Spotting that Taliban there. Getting the
Was
kill.
Dreamhacker's trying to get the nade into Sniper's Nest. Bird will jump out, but the trade is still good. This time Warp with a very strong take here onto A. They've got control over the sites already.
Yeah, they're very spread out, but it seems to be working for them on this round. Stan and Onich still holding.
Yes. Oh, Dreamhacker. Just keeping the angle right there. And now just leaving Stan up against 3.
I mean, losing this round will definitely cost Semper a lot. This was a full buy for them. Yes, they are still able to buy into next round if they lose this round, but it definitely knocks your economy.
Yeah, but Frenzy and Dreamhacker will be keeping the angles correct as I do expect him going on to stairs.
Well, it's now a 2-1. We see Warped putting some score points on the board a lot earlier than we did in the previous game, so this makes me very optimistic for their T side. Raj.
I was just about to say exactly the same thing, that we do see that Warp is getting it a bit better. And also with that, they have a full buy on this round, as to where Semper this time do not have enough funds for the buy. So it's definitely a pistol round for Semper.
Yeah, I think they definitely want to get some better util going, some better weapons going, so forcing into this round is definitely not the best bet. And now they're already being picked off, pushing mid.
There's a bit of utility on the side of Semper, so... Oh, the Deagle by Talibani!
Talibani!
Oh, that's 3 headshots very quickly, taking control of the round with that hand cannon, as you call it.
Yeah, well, they don't call it a hand cannon for nothing. He gets a 4.
And that's 4.
Will he get a 5th? Will he be afforded a 5th?
And there's the 5th one for Talibani, as he does pick up the ace there.
And he did that all with his deal. He actually dropped the AK there to use his deagle. So he got an ace with the deagle there. Well done to Talibani. I mean, someone called it earlier in chat. Talibani is killer with the deagle, and we definitely saw that.
He's definitely on fire when it comes to pointing and shooting with the deagle.
So, Internet, welcome to the chat, but where is my Fokker Vlogger? I don't know. Have you entered the
You have to win it. Oh, Killer. Doing some damage there to Kanaki as she's standing behind quad. Just not landing ahead of time. T-Stan likes to do the same push as I do. He's on the catwalk pushing out wide and gets the pick off top mid.
I mean, this is once again an interesting buy from Warped. I know it's quite late in the round to start talking about now, but we saw Kilos buying an AK and the rest of the team only doing pistols. The money is quite all over the place for them at the moment, so it's gonna take a round or 2 for them to fix it if they plan on doing that.
Yes, no, definitely. They will have to try and get control over the economical situation that they do find themselves in. Imagine now taking that AK from Kilo, who is quite low. And West Coast Pheromones finally, after taking some damage there in mid. Oh, Onage. Just getting... Oh, he gets both with the spray down.
I mean, we've seen it before. Only with his spray control on that M4 is just beautiful. And he showed us again just now. That is not usually you say, okay, we'll just pick him together. He won't get us both. Only is proving us all wrong.
Oh, Pheromones not taking a good look over both sides. Well, unfortunately getting picked off there as he tries to push through the Sniper's Nest. And now we have that full buy advantage for Semperweb. To where
Warped doing another strange buy on their side. I mean, this is not the buys I'm expecting. They've even got a glass
there we see there
on Hunter. So he's definitely feeling very confident. I hope it pays off for him. I mean,
very, very brave with that.
Expensive buy.
no definite idea of where we'll find them, so we'll hear a bit of spray coming through. Oh, as Killer Z gets a pick off, but with a trade off actually right behind him, so that op shot does not land.
See quick rotations coming in from
Oh,
Stan.
and the Hunter
Running towards A, not wanting Warp to get too much control over A side there.
Oh, the Hunter just barely making it through there.
I mean, this glass cannon seems to be working out for him.
Oh, now it's just the Hunter up against Onage, who will actually get it, and that
He got a
glass
3
cannon
with that glass cannon. So, I mean, might not have been my choice of a buy, but it definitely paid off for him, and he now at least he gets to buy armor. I mean, that was a very well played by Z Hunter. Those reflexes on that orb is definitely on point, and I'm sure we'll be seeing more of that in the coming rounds.
Yeah, he definitely made those quick flicks land. So he got control over that. And now, oh, Bill already down as Onage gets the refrag with the one dig in top mid. But Z Hunter's there for the trade. Now Kanaki's also pushed up high into mid, but she'll get traded off as well. As Frenzy pushes out of Palace, take a bit of damage, and now it's just Stan. And the bomb's not even anywhere near sight.
They don't need
Just
the bomb.
deciding to trade it off entirely.
Yeah, that was a nice round of deathmatch there. Unfortunately, Semper was outgunned, and we'll probably see them going into another save, and we are. But we do see some deals coming in, especially on Talibani and Kanaki. So they've been making those deagle shots count. So I definitely not underestimate the save coming in from Semper Web.
Oh no, definitely not. We cannot discourage the save coming in. As Bill will get picked off there, but I mean it's an AK versus Deagle. So chances are for the AK to get those shots off a lot quicker. And now it's just a matter of where we will see these guys decide to push.
Corrupt. The places near me are closed. I'm assuming that's part of the beer chat going on in the chat there. We see CT already rotating towards A based on the information they had, but Warped have already rotated and they are now pushing B, not aware that there are no people on site. But they'll be pushing out now, taking site control, and definitely they should be getting the plant. They cannot jinx it for them by saying that they will and then they don't, but they do get the plant though. And they already set up quite a defense position on B.
Oh, West Coast, they're coming for a quick peek into market. Does get the pick off. When Friends expecting the boost onto the pallets there. Keeping him on 1 HP.
Boosting a lot over smokes and obstacles on the map, so it's something you can definitely come to expect from their side. So very well played by Frenzy.
Yeah, Stan does get at least a one-man trade. So West Coast will have to get himself another AK. Maybe a bit low there on the economical stand, but still a good team value coming out here for Warp development.
Now we see Semperware being able to do a nice buy there. Only one kit on stand and util here and there. So it's definitely good to see them in a better economical point.
Yes, no, definitely. And now Z Hunter with a bomb making his way over towards B side. Onage almost putting that grenade into lowers. Not letting the Molotov go there just yet. Oh, and Burr will feel a slight tickle from the Molotov as it lands in onto him, then connector. But overall, the utility that's gone out is not doing as much damage just yet.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely see that Warped is a lot more comfortable on this map. They're playing a lot looser than they did the last game. So, and the scoreboard is definitely showing us that they are having a better game this round.
And Taliban was holding there underneath Palace, not peeking at all until he heard the gunfire coming out.
Making this a 2v1.
Oh, the Hunter. Getting it down onto a 1v1. And he decides to jump there onto double stack. And unfortunately not getting the pick off onto Onage.
5-4 in favor of Semper. And I have to apologize to Terabyte. I haven't been giving any scores from the other game. I'm sorry. Slow Internet, loving the comeback. Yeah, too late now. What's the giveaway? Slow Internet, stay tuned for halftime. We'll be talking about some beer and the giveaways very, very soon.
Yeah. You see how that Semper trying to keep control over what's happening. Bit of damage there onto West Coast. And the app side. But nothing quite dominantly. Oh, Taliban almost taking down Z Hunter.
But once again, he doesn't get the pick, so he immediately falls back. He doesn't repeat that angle or anything. It's a very disciplined play by CT, and that's something we've come to expect from Semper.
Yes, Warp has definitely adjusted the gameplay for this game. Oh, Onage goes into ladder room. Burr will be flashed up. He does have the scout and he picks up Sea Hunter there in apps. Or Palace. Apologies for that.
Well, we can call it apps if you'd like to.
Well, it is the A apartments. A bit bigger. Oh, as West Coast is now pushing here onto B. His teammate followed closely behind him.
He's not expecting to stand there, but at least those reflexes kick in. Takes down 2 players now, but gets traded by Burr on that scout.
Oh, Dream Hacker making sure that only will fall and also taking down Burr very effectively. Now it's just Taliban with that AWP. Oh, he's still alive, but he hit the scope. And Frenzy will be able to take him down.
Frenzy and Dreamhack, I mean, they played together very well there, covering each other. And it looks out and they get another round. Is this the game where we might see a
Do
tie?
not say it.
I'll just call it a tie.
Well, I would presume that is allowed to say a tie.
Yeah.
But it is a very good, I won't call it a one for one round trade that we see coming in here. But it's definitely been up and down. 2 rounds for Semper, 1 down for Warp.
Yeah, so I just got the scores now. Vox versus C2M. Vox took the first map 16-6, and they are now busy with the second map. So, well done to your team there. I forgot your name again. I'm sorry, Terabyte.
Streamhacker was holding a close angle there in mid. Not picking out at all. And getting that. And now, Kanaki is in trouble there. And then it was a Molotov just landing short. Lucky for her. She hears the spray coming out. But the nade will also not even go all the way through.
See some smokes going on to A. Stairs not being smoked off as we want.
Yeah, Taliban was hiding there in the corner, almost taking down West Coast, but he gets the plant.
I mean, Semper is in a position to buy for the next round, but I'd honestly just save it another. They haven't been, once again, they're like, okay, let's prove pickle around. They've been up and down on the economy, like buy one, win one, lose one, save one. That's been kind of the motion they've been going through for Semper, which is not really the the ideal position. As I said earlier, you want some space for your eco for CT
Yeah.
side.
Oh, Kilo's getting onto side very quickly. They're taking down Stan. But Kanaki will be there for the trade. And it's still a 4-on-4 situation. Kanaki's a bit low, but you don't really have to worry about HP when you're going up against the AKs or the M4s. These guys are able to do good damage. Oh, Frenzy does see the leg there. Not getting enough damage out with it. West Coast is also spotted out there in Palace.
Oh.
Ziant is doing a bit of a push here alongside his teammate.
Oh, another score coming in. PickSmart versus SapConnect, 16-2 for PickSmart. So that is a map for Box and a map for PickSmart.
Well, congratulations to both those teams.
Zonky, Wi-Fi 1 versus Peach Software Solutions, 16-7. So there are some score updates for you guys on the other games.
Yeah, Warp was trying to get the push here onto the B side, but unfortunately the rotation was already alive. And we'll go into a very brief pause as we do seem to have lost a player.
Now you get to talk to Slow Internet about the giveaway, Toothy.
Yes, so slow internet. I hope your internet's
But
fast enough to catch this.
Yes.
Or I will just do this extremely slow. So, what you can do is you can win yourself a case of lager. So, the competition is working like this. There's 2 cases of lager up for grabs for 2 players or spectators or entrants, as you can call it. All you have to do is go and like the Facebook page for REA's Esports and Fork of Lager. Find the original post by REA's Esports. Drop a like onto that post so you can keep tabs on it, comment on it, FL-Corp, and tag 2 buddies so they can enter. And then once they enter, they can tag you back or they can tag other players, because when your friends win, you win because they have to share with you. And these are limited edition Mortal Kombat 11. Pickle? Kombat 11.
I still
that you can
think
win.
it's number 221.
Yes. Well, 221 or 11. Other way, it's limited edition, so it's still a collector can that you can have. And just to remind you, Slow Internet, that you have to be over the age of 18 to enter this, as there is alcohol involved. We do not try and say that you can enter it under the age of 18 because we do not condone underage drinking. Or irresponsible drinking, if I can put it like that. Did I miss something there, Pickle?
Not at all, I believe.
Sweet. Got it all. Alright, well, seeing as I still have it all, we take a quick look at the scoreboard that is also live in front of me and you. Anish is leading the scoreboard there on frags with 13 kills, and he's got a headshot ratio of 69% as well. And a utility damage of only 19. The leader on the utility damage at the moment within this game goes to Stan, who's sitting with 66 utility damage. But our flash leader on the scoreboard would be Frenzy, who has 5 enemies flashed. And our highest headshot ratio for the evening so far on this map would be a tie, I see, between Killer Z and Kanaki with 71% each. And that is about all the information I can give you guys out as we are heading live right now into round 13, with the scores tied up at 6-all. So there's no clear favor of winner just yet. It's been up and down. 2 rounds for Semper, 1 for Warp, and then 2 for Semper again, and then Warp taking it away with 3, another 1 in the favor of Semper, and then 2 for Warp, and then the last round that we had active just now went in the favor of Semper. We begin. As Bill will get the first pick of the round there with the AWP from ladder room side. Almost taking down West Coast, but West Coast will get the trade. But the trade is fought back onto him by Onage. And now Talibani will take down Killer Z as he tries to get that sneaky push out of
Yeah,
Palace.
Green Hacker and Frenzy not really in ideal positions at the moment. They are 2 versus 4 and not really grouped up
That's
to
all.
be able to trade each other. So
Oh,
Frenzy
Frenzy.
does not need to be traded.
Oh.
Taliban is there ready and he gets 2 to win the round for his team. So that makes the score 7-6. Semper is starting to get a better economy in a sense. Still not ideal, but at least now they get an AWP onto Burr. We haven't been seeing that from their side.
Yeah, it's not ideal as of yet, but we do see the fact that with the round that they won, that at least they have the buys, and the guys who unfortunately had to take the knee there of the round still able to pick up a FAMAS and a nice MP9 there for Stan.
Stan doesn't mind that MP9. I mean, he plays
Clearly
close
not.
angles. He makes this MP9 work for him. Unfortunately, he does not have the angle and he gets taken down.
Well, it was a 1-for-1 trade on that, but now Onish is coming in here from Cat, taking down 2, and it's leaving just Z Hunter with his own Mac 10. That headshot machine gun.
Yeah, he gets to upgrade that to a AK. 2v1, and I will not discount Hunter. Ooh, he gets taken down fairly low by a nade and then by Burr, making sure with that AWP. So we see another pause coming in.
Yeah, that high explosive grenade coming in there from Burr was phenomenal. Doing just enough damage, not even necessary of an AWP shot, but when you're at that range, rather make sure that you get it.
Kayla Bear, welcome to the chat, lady. I know you've been lurking the whole time, but still, welcome to the chat. You, free beer, yay! Slow Internet says he believes he's over 18. General Delta wants some beer to be sent with a next day courier. So, he's laying down the law there.
Well, just remember that even if you believe you are 18, you need to prove that you are 18. That's the difficult part.
I think a lot of teenagers believe they're 18. I mean, we've been there.
Oh yes, we have. And we also know the repercussions of not being 18 and saying you're 18. And that, unfortunately, as the law would say, is a criminal offense. So sad. But never mind that. It's round 15. It is the last round of the first half. And Warp's going to try and see what they can do to take control of this last round. Maybe make it an 8-7 if all goes well for them.
I mean, predicting by the way the rounds have been going, I definitely say it will be an 8-7. But once again, I never believe my predictions. They suck.
Well, if I want to then be entirely on the other side, then I'll say that it's going to be 9-6. But I'm really holding thumbs here and hoping and believing for the favor of Warp, as Burr will try and prove me wrong with that quick headshot there onto Killer Z. Which was very nicely done there with that AWP on a very short range. Ooh, Z Hunter. Trading 19 HP for the kill. It's going to do him very good, and his team. Trying to bring it down. Equal situation, but the AWP shot by Burr. There.
Oh, he gets taken down by Frenzy, finally.
Yeah, very quick 1-for-1 trade. Now DreamHack is going down, so... Oh, Frenzy getting a 2-for-1 special. He still has the bomb. He's able to go actually over to B-side if he should.
One, making it a 1v1, and this man only has 11 HP. I mean, his confidence must either be sky high or he is shaking in his pants. He's faked the B rotation.
And he's gonna get away with it. I'm pretty certain that he feels the same way I do when I have to do a one-on-one clutch situation like this. Where you're not breathing, your heart's beating in your chest, and he now has that AWP, and he's gonna be able to hold tight angle here onto CTs. But Kanaki will not pushing that angle. She actually might catch him off guard if she works it quick. But she's going to take a look over to T side.
I mean, she wants to be sure to cover all her angles. Oh no, 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 lady. Yes, I am voting for the lady. Sorry, guys, I have to represent.
She is going to get that defused just in time. Very, very close. But she does get it, and it's going to be 9-6 now in the favor of Semper Web.
So, internet says he's old enough to pay for his own slow internet. So, welcome to adulthood. Or not welcome, but that sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds pretty much like adulthood, you know. In one moment you're still having happy times in school, and then, oh, wait, I have to pay for my own internet?
The guys are showing some love in the chat. So, congratulating each other on a very good half. And it was indeed. I mean, the score is looking better for Warped this round. It's 9-6 in favor of Semper Web, which definitely gives Warp the space they need on CT to be able to do some saves and make sure that they've got the upper hand economy-wise.
Yeah, the execute onto A will come out from Semper. Very quick pushes out of Palace as well, and now taking full control over the A bomb site. Oh, Onage getting caught with a knife in hand almost.
This is now a 4v1. And Onage just, I don't know, the whole team had like a contribution there, but Onage, he played so well. Unfortunately got caught with a knife, but he had a teammate there to back him up. And
Yeah, he was quite fortunate with that. And my luck, I go in with a knife and I get tapped in the head no matter what.
yeah, I mean, the teammate unfortunately died, but Onage was able to pick up a pistol finally and then kill that player. So, quite a predicament he found himself in, but at least he made it worth it.
Oh, yes. And now, very quick push here onto Cat. Oh, Semper Web is doing quick work here. Talibani gets in on Killers. And now they're going to get the quick plant onto B.
I mean, it's a 5v3 and
Frenzy.
making quick work with that P250. Such a powerful pistol.
Yeah, that P250 does do a lot of damage. As Burb with his Galil is able to do a bit of damage, and now Talibani with that AK also getting the last kill there onto Frenzy. Almost losing his own life in that trade-off. And the scores are now sitting at 11-6. Sort of a bit like what we saw in the beginning of the map, where Semper took the first 2 rounds. So I'm hoping that we see Warp starting to fight it back. They do have a buy here coming out. Dreamhacker not doing the full buy. He decided to stick with that MP9. Oh, and there we see Z Hunter making good work of that AUG, or as others call it, the COD gun. And it's already just timing the push of Semperwood. Semper will be making their way over quite briefly towards the bomb site.
This is quite a slow round for Semper Web.
Sometimes a slow round works a bit, as Killer Z will get picked off there. We're dropping very low. And Dreamhacker just not able to make that MP9 work, and now the AKs will be taking control over the site as we have Z Hunter on 21 HP trying to push into site. Ooh, he takes down Onage. Making quite a bit of noise with those footsteps. They're in market. But I do believe that we will see West Coast also just trying to hold the exit angle here.
Owen Burt is solo running out with that knife. He's just trying to get away from that bomb as far as possible. And him and West Coast are, ooh, they can basically almost see each other breathe. And they both survived that non-showdown.
Yeah, if West Coast had that, they definitely would have spelled the end there for Burr. But fortunately for Burr, that did not happen. So he lives to die another day.
It does indeed.
A very solid rotation with the execute that we seem to be seeing coming out here onto A. Oh, and Semper already getting into the side very quickly, taking down Frenzy. And West Coast. And now Semper getting over the stairs, and they're holding the aggressive push, taking control over CT at the same time. And is leaving once again just Dream Africa, who will get picked off there by Taliban with the orb. And a very, very quick round.
Oh, that was a very good take by Semper. They forced himself onto that side, and the health is very good. Except for Onich, that played very aggressively, and he got punished for that after he got a pick off. So that was quite interesting to see.
It was still a bit of a trade. We can call it at that. Oh, West Coast again a bit aggressive here. Into Palace, as Killsy will also feel the orb. They threw the apps in B.
Stan not getting that molly really where he wants it to be.
It's difficult to get it in that hole.
There's actually a very specific spot that you aim for, and it covers more than half of the under Palace side.
Oh, Onage there very quickly getting the first pick, and Burr on side, knowing to expect a boost probably. As I had only scouted out one player on site.
He's there to protect his bomb buddy.
And Stan will take that last hit onto Z Hunter as they secure round number 20, which will bring the score up to 14-6 in the favor of Semperweb.
We do, however, see Warped Development going in for a buy. Yes, they are indeed. They got some money now. They're going to use it. And Semper is really playing a very good T side, being very aggressive. Warped does not seem to be able to counter it as well as they'd like. Frenzy getting a beautiful shot off there on Burr.
Oh, Frenzy just falling off his own stairs there.
Oh, nobody.
But Kanaki already in between Sandwich will get Leo on him and then take him down. She also clears up the stairs area there. And full A side control is technically here for the guys of Semper. And Talibani with that orb actually going over the jump there of Sandwich and getting a pick off. And then Kanaki just holding the back angle of CT.
Yeah, I think they've realized what works for them and they are sticking to that, and that is the aggressive plays. You can see that in their after plants that they are being very aggressive, and it's working out for them. Because
they're holding the angle with the aggressive peak onto it.
We don't see them going into an aggressive formation for this round, though. Having quite a standard setup.
I think they were expecting a bit of an aggressive push there from Wolf. Oh, Onish just barely surviving Z Hunter there, who was actually sitting in lowest.
No, this leaves only Taliban left over for his team.
But he does have an open hand, so he is able to do quite a bit of damage. It's just going to take him 3 shots to finish off this round and game. Oh, as he was peeking out already.
They've got him quite sandwiched at the moment. They've got him covered from all angles.
He might just be trying to survive this. But we do see that West Coast already has control over the bomb.
Yep, they've got him sandwiched in there quite well. Doesn't really have space to go anywhere, but DreamHacker finally gets to take him down and gets another round for his team. 15-7 now. Warped is definitely stepping it up. They are feeling the pressure and they seem to be thriving under it. So they just need to keep it up at the moment. There are no
it was very
ties
smart plays.
this competitive setup, so they'll be going into overtime when they do make the comeback.
Oh yes, definitely. The naughty word overtime, as it does get called. But now Warp is still trying to hold tight angles here for the site, as West Coast and Taliban both will be traded off.
I mean, that's a fairly good exchange for both teams. They each lost a player.
So, and now Z Hunter will fall as Anisha has that AWP in hand. He's going to do some good work with it. But it's a bit of a hold-out slow push. Kanaki and Burr are pulling back towards despawn.
Yeah, they are just waiting for Warped to just do a misstep so that they can get a pick off and push onto the side.
Well, they do have a bit of the control over the map, with it being a 4-on-3 situation here.
They do, however, have to work against the clock.
Yes, the clock not being the friendliest thing to work up against. But the smoke into Sniper's Nest is on point. Oh, as Bird just gets the peak in time. And now it's a 1-on-4 with Killer Z pushing into Sniper's Nest. It's going to get cut out by Bird pretty soon. But he will actually fall, Killer Z. And now Killer Z has that SG553.
And that is the match. So
Yeah.
16-7 in favor of Semper Web. Well played to Warped Developments and Semper Web. Guys, it was really interesting watching you play. I am glad I was here. And it was really fun casting with you, Toothy, and General Delta. Shouts out to you for hosting the stream.
Yes, Pickle, it was really fun casting with you as well. And very well played to both teams. Congratulations to our victors there, Semper Web. You guys really did play phenomenal. We got to see some interesting strats, and I hope we see some more strats like this coming forward. Not just from you guys, but from everyone. Seeing how you guys do take control over the map. And then also a quick thank you out there to everyone who's involved with this. Obviously, RE Accounting, REA's Esports, Jan.0ZA, Pantech, and Lago.
Yeah, shout out to everyone. Guys, remember the competition for the Vlogger. Remember to go check that out on REA's Esports' Facebook page. Be sure to enter. You can also follow all the steps there. It's quite standard for a social media competition. So go like REA's Esports page, go like Vlogger's page, share the post, comment FL-Corp on the original post, and also tag some friends in there to share with. It's 2 cases of beer, so we'll have 2 winners. And who doesn't want free beer? Who doesn't want free anything? And you get a case.
Anything free? Sign me up.
Definitely. So that was really fun to watch, guys. It was fun having you. Thank you, Toothy. Thank you, General Delta. This is me, people, signing off.
And from me, Toothy, good night.